No, vabbè, timing perfetto.
Hello. Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another stream of Plane Shift. One of the first MMO to be free in this universe, in the universe that we know. Yes. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so tonight we continue with the destructible object, but basically tribes, because yesterday we were working on tribes and I want to. So what I've seen is that our tribe, now the debug is okay, right? So we can get the debug. And the debug is fine. So maybe let's launch it one more time now so we analyze it. At the moment, the tribe is kind of stuck because they are searching a specific location which is actually inexistent in the game. I think that if that happens, right, we should really pop an error or even more. I think we should even stop the server, on loading if a tribe basically has an invalid location. Yeah, I think we should. I don't know exactly why that one was deleted, but I guess it was. I have some old backups here, and maybe we can search. Like, I have this old backup. Maybe we can check if in this one, right, there is a location defined with that name. The location is Ojaveda 2. No, but I already see that it's not here. Why? No. Where is that defined then? Ah, but here we didn't have it. No, here we didn't have it. This backup is too old. It's really old. Let me see this PS Legacy. Maybe it's a bit better. Yes, this one is good. This one is good. Exactly. This one is good. This one has, you see that he has this Oja Road 2 fishing area. So this is the area where the NPC is trying to go fish. But it looks like that this area is not defined anywhere. And the reason is that it doesn't exist. Pretty much. No, I'm going back. No, I'm going back. So that is actually, yeah, the server is not detecting the fact that we are trying to execute a behavior which is actually impossible to execute because that location does not exist, right? Hello, Hula. Tribe members can destroy objects. No, they create the object and we players destroy them. Maybe they can also destroy, but I don't know if they will destroy. Maybe they can also destroy us. So I know why. Or no. Yep. Oja 2 fishing area 1. Oja 2 fishing area 2, 3 and 4. So this is the database of legacy, and as you can see, there is a reference. The only problem is that the name is different. So how can he reconcile this name with that name? I don't understand. And also, why in this database there are way more? Because we renamed it or what? Ah no, it is here. It just has a different name. Ah, okay. That is interesting. I don't understand how this is supposed to be, because every tribe has an area that is the primary area for their wealth, right? Where they go and harvest, basically. Losing quality with time? I don't know, maybe. Maybe, yes. I don't understand how we reconcile this name. How do we reconcile this name with the other one? I don't understand it. I think it's not possible. It seems that all these names are different. It's so strange. It is so strange. I think the only solution is to search the code and try to understand how it works, because get needed resource area type. I assume it's that way. Find random memory. Right, so he's basically searching in his memory. So the area is this one, huh? Memory name. But memory name, bro. What? Name. That is the name. That is the name that is associated to the. Okay. To the memory, eh? So in the memory actually. So in the memory there is such a name. I have to kind of reverse engineer this logic because I don't understand anymore how it works. So I need to reverse engineer it basically because I don't remember how it was done, but it seems that he's searching by name in the memory of the tribe and add memory resource. Like iron ore, right? I don't understand why. I don't understand how this name can come into play, right? I don't understand it. Memorize. Perception name. Perception name is perception get type. So NPC manager is ticking all the tribes. Each tribe searches for idle members. I've designated the top recipe. Best selected recipe. The tribal object select top priority recipe. I mean, this is all fine, but it's not answering to my question. I read through this, which is okay, but is not answering my question, which is how is the basic wealth resource used for the expansion of the tribe, right? That is something that I don't understand how it works, because in theory, these names are very different. So the tribe decides that it needs an Oja Road 2 fishing area is the wealth resource area, right? And this is actually, for what I can see, because this is actually just a string, right? This is just a string. This remains a string, so it's not really associated to. But I would like to understand when this happens, right? How is this used? I mean, I don't know if we have to answer this question now, but I would like to understand better how is this used, because in theory that's the play. But anyway, I mean, it's not connected to destroyable object, but I wanted to just understand how the tribe was actually working, right? Because it seems that the tribe needs to go and gather materials from that area, and at the moment is not finding that area because he has a different name, right, compared to what he's searching for. So are I missing something, or there is a mismatch in the setup of the tribe? Hello, Fergus. Kind of hard to make an MMO 2 hours per day, but anyway. It's kind of tough, boys, but we can make it. Okay? We will try. We will try. I want to see if our tribe... I'm restarting the server and I'm trying to see if our tribe is looking at this part of the code or not. I mean, it's entering here and is actually looking at that resource, and I want to understand that. Is repopulating items. I think I need to do something about this because it's taking too much time. It's slowing down our testing so much. We lose at least 30 seconds every time, I think. And since I launch it many times, you know, at the end, it's quite a bit. No, it seems we don't go through this. Strange. Locate resource Oja Road 2 fishing area. He's trying to execute this gobble upkeep. Hunter hunt resource, you see. This hunter hunt resource is the one, is a tribe recipe, I think. Hunter hunt resource, this one, right? And this one is trying to execute and you see that here resource area is immediately Oja Road 2 fishing area, right? So let me try to understand where is that thingy. Parse requirement, type name. Hunter quantity recipe. I think we are here and we are on this line. So is this parse requirement? So this is the one that is actually triggered with is the first one that gets triggered with the Oja Road 2 fishing area. So we enter with resource area equal to name requirement name. So actually is this name pre-parse requirement name tribe. Get needed resource. Get needed resource area type. So I think this pre-parse is the one that is actually doing the thing. So you know what? I think we will debug it from here and see what happens. But I think that this is the one that is telling our tribe that it needs to go and fish to sustain the tribe. And I want to understand why it's not finding the fishing area. Because this is one of the reasons why the tribe doesn't move. Because he's trying to do it a few times and then it's just failing, right? And I don't understand that at all. Repopulating items. Okay, here we are. So it takes a bit to relaunch everything, but okay, let me see which requirements we are. This is the warrior one, so it's not the one that we need at the moment. This is warrior patrol, so we can skip this one. This one is Warrior Patrol again. Gobble Upkeep. Okay, this is the one that we want to understand, right? Gobble Upkeep. So the requirement is a hunter. So it's a hunter member of the tribe. The recipe is the upkeep, which is a cost that they have to keep up the base, which basically means feeding the members, right? Right, feeding the members. So I want to understand what the hell is going on here. Pre-parse name. So this name, what does this name becomes? This name becomes hunter. Okay. Because there is the, okay, this, we are parsing this first part of the script, which is select hunter 1, right? Select hunter 1. Next, we will do locate resource area, hunter explore, which is the one that we are actually missing, right? Is the one that we are actually missing. So I think I can probably skip because this is not what I need. Yeah, it's not the one that I need. So I will skip. There is still Gobble Upkeep. Reproduction resource. I think it's probably this one. Name days. What? Name days. Is in their memory or what? What? I'm a bit confused now. Tribes memories. Name, huh? Where is this days coming from? What? I mean, it's a fish, but I'm a bit surprised. How did it came out? Pre-parse. Reproduction resource. Tribe. Replace buffer function. Replace buffer. Reproduction cost. Container. Container. Days. Get needed resource. Wealth resource name. So this one is also defined on the tribe. Probably yes. Probably yes. Yes, it is. It is. So this is the primary. It is. This is the primary resource. Okay, fine. It is the primary resource. So fine. Okay, we understood it. Nice. So this is why we get days, because it is fine. So how many they need? They need 5. They need 1 fish for each of the tribe members. And now at the moment we don't have yet the location, right? We don't have yet the location. We have only the fact that they need a fish. So that is so this is in the recipe. Yeah, but in theory it should be already locate explore or not. Apply recipe. I don't know, I think I'm a bit lost in the, but fine. Okay, so you understand that is a requirement type resource. But I'm already lost here. I think this is locate resource is a sub script probably that is working in a certain way that at the moment I don't have. By I think is executing the locate resource sub script, which is inside gobble up keep. Alter resource, the production resource, and wait. So what it's doing here is checking the resource, right? So it's trying to check if, let me just understand 1 second what this check resource does. Check to see if enough resources are available, right? So it's checking if they have enough of this, right? In this case they have enough. In this case they have enough. In this case they have enough. Yeah, they have exactly 5. They have exactly 5. So in reality, this will finish with, so they already have 5, right? They already have 5 of that. And they have 5 because what? Because tribe asset. Tribe asset probably is specifying how much they have. Even if I don't see it here. Campfire, gobble hut, small eagle, gobble hut. Why there are so many repeated? No idea. Status 3, status 1. But I don't see any... no, sorry, it's resources, Resources. Days 5, there it is, days 5. Yes, so okay, so the tribe already has 5 of those fishes. And so this check is fine. Right? Yeah, this requirement is met, so there is no problem on this particular requirement. So I think I can just move on. Now, why after some time? Maybe because they eat the fish. Because at the moment in our log, we don't have Ojaro 2 then anywhere, right? No, we don't. Exactly. So does it happen only after some time, or it happens because we had less than 5 originally? Because at the moment nothing is happening, right? They are basically happy that they have enough resources for the tribe and they don't go hunt. What's going on, man? You're typing a lot of stuff. The eagle gobbles are one of the end of the area, and there are serpent gobbles. The serpent tribe is using fishing in the area. Yes, I've noticed eagle fishing in the old game. Yes, good evening. Hello, Marcellum. Hi, welcome. Are the tribes in the game at the moment? I wonder how population will be controlled depending on how many players they are. The tribes are in the... No, the tribes are disabled at the moment in the new game. Are disabled, but I'm trying to understand if I can bring them back. Okay? I wonder how the population will be controlled depending on how many players. I don't think we will. So I think in theory the tribes are expanding regardless of the players, regardless of how many players there are. I used to play Populous. Little chap would get in the hut and reproduce. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the tribes can already build stuff, but I don't know why now. I think it's because maybe we didn't have enough. I mean, we had enough, and so... But I'm surprised they are not consuming fishes. Maybe it takes time to consume a fish. But I mean, we can remove, we can save 4, right? We can save 4, save and restart and see what happens, right? So we give them less fish. I think we have a bit too many Dark Soul songs because this melody is played very often. I will skip it. I mean, it's a very nice song, but I think we heard it too much. I don't understand why we get an error in keeping an item on the... It's fine. Let's see what happens now. Okay, so the first is the warrior, so we skip it. The second is the Anthrasurs, which is the one that we want. So in this case, I think that the requirement will fail, right? Yeah, exactly. You see, the requirement failed because we only have 4 and we need 5. Right? So we are adding a new recipe, and the recipe is Anthrasurs, right? Exactly. Exactly. So now what happens? Now we have the recipe for hunting, probably, right? Yes. Okay. So that happens only if they don't have enough fish. Okay. Only if they don't have enough fish. But it seems that they actually find it then, because in this pre-parse, right, resource area. So I want to understand how this resource area is generated, because it's a mystery to me. It's a real mystery. It's a real mystery. Get needed resource area tribe. No, there is something weird. It was not like this. What? Did I make a mistake? Maybe. Get needed resource area type, right? We said it was not in that format, so it was a different name. Is wealth resource area inside a tribe definition, right? So here, if I take my tribe number 9, right, and I check the wealth resource. Oh no, okay, is the no, it's this, but is but this is not defined anywhere. That's the point, right? So Ojaro 2 fishing area as a wealth resource area is not defined anywhere in the game, at least I don't understand how it is defined, right? I don't understand how it is defined. So okay, so we get that name. I think now I made a mess because I substituted it twice. Yeah, exactly. Now it's okay. Huh? Why? Replace text resource area with container. Wait a second. I think because I executed it twice. Let me redo it 1 second. I think now it's super stupid, but yeah, exactly. Okay. Now it's okay. So it gets the name from the resource area. Okay. Now it understands the quantity, and the quantity is 5, right? Now he understands the require, and this is where we print out the Ojero 2 fishing area. Okay. So he's trying to understand which type of requirement it is, and in this case is a resource. Okay. No, it's not a resource. It's a memory. But it's a memory, but in theory we should have no memory of this, right? Because actually there is a memory in their memory that has this name, but exactly, explore for not found memory, right? So if do we remember here is true? And it's true because in their memories there is actually that area. Don't remember where the hell is it, but there is. So if I search where name like Oja whatever, you see Oja 2 fishing area for tribe number 9, they have knowledge that it is the location. right? They have knowledge that this is the location. But I think I can delete the memory, you know, and the thing should still work, right? The thing should still work. So if the memory is false, what happens? So if I say false, right? Do we remember false? Now, what is this probability? Probability random less than quantity divided 100. Second parameter of event gives a probability between 0 and 100. If this percentage is the requirement, event will run anyway, even if the requirements are not met. Okay, anyway. So now here we add a new recipe. And the new recipe will be what? Will be Hunter Explorer. Okay, will be Hunter Explorer. But Hunter Explorer is just a generic explorer, or is explorer of that particular area? I think it's just a generic explorer. It's just a generic explorer. But should have the resource name, you know? What does he know? How does he know? Now, what he will do, he will go and explore now. Now, the problem of exploring is that exploring requires a path network. And I don't think that we have a path network in that location. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. The thing that strikes me a bit is that he's remembering a location, but he's not remembering the material, so the type of fish. So how can he from this location, because he's harvesting anything that is there? That is possible. But he doesn't know. I mean, there is zero information on what this memory is, right? Zero information. So you don't know if this memory is an item, is a location, or whatever it is, right? You really don't know. This is what strikes me a bit. Okay, I think I will do this, boys. I will delete these lines. We'll never get them again. But it's okay. I want to understand what happens if the tribe has no memory of anything. And I want to understand how how that tribe will evolve. So I think we can keep the days at 5. Yeah. At 4, I mean, so they are missing one fish, right? They are missing one fish, so they will take one of the members and they will send that member to fish, right? Now that guy will start to explore. Now the question is there a network there? Because they move by network, right? I think that the explore so during the explore behavior, the tribe members will move around the map. NPC percept proximity location is called every second, triggering the location perception with location sense to all NPC in range. The perception will make the NPC find the mine. It doesn't say if it's following the path, but I'm pretty sure it is. Abstract Tribesman Explorer. Abstract Tribesman Explorer. Going to explore, right? Going to explore, auto memorize all. Locate waypoint. Yeah, exactly. So he's locating a waypoint. He's locating the first waypoint that is around him, right? He's locating a random waypoint in range, right? And he's like starting to explore. And then we are sharing memory with the rest of the tribe. Now the problem of this is the only thing I don't understand fully. The only thing I don't understand fully is if this locate waypoint is how deep into the network this is going, right? That I don't know. That I don't know how deep into the network that is. A bit like rabbits, if there is no control, they would be everywhere. Yes, that's the point. I think that it would be nice if they could, I mean, they would start to destroy stuff, right? Like cities and guild houses. But maybe for now, no, but the point is it takes me so much to connect that when I connect, this guy will be already done, I think. I think this guy will be already done. Well, actually there are paths here. Okay, this is good. Now the path may not be in the best location ever. But because it is colliding. No, this is not colliding. Okay, nice. They can go through it. There are some paths even below the sea, which I don't know if is a great idea, but there are actually. It doesn't make a lot of difference for our reasoning. But the point is... You see that at this point we got critical failures everywhere. That is what I don't understand, exactly what I don't understand, so... Did this guy try to move or no? I need to solve the fact that we are loading a million items. It's not possible. Quantity 5 equal 5. What do you mean quantity 5 equal 5? We said we only had 4. No? Let me refresh. Yeah, we only have 4. So why is saying... Okay, it's saying requirement not met anyway. It's saying requirement not met because... It's only here. Parsing requirement. Parsing requirement. I don't understand why we don't get 2 of this printout. We only get 1 here. Add recipe, enter, explore tribe. Requirement not met. Hunter Explorer. So he basically selected this guy. Why this guy? Where is this guy? Oh. He was actually there. We didn't see him. What? We didn't see him, boys. He was actually here. He's actually here. So he actually followed the network. He did that. Now this is underwater, maybe it should not be, but he actually followed the network. Actually, we sent 2 people. We sent this guy and this other guy. They are both in the same place. There is 2 people actually. Probably doesn't look like, but they are 2 people. Now the problem is why... So actually they moved. But then after they moved... They basically send everyone to explore. But this is the problem, that after sending everyone to explore, we start to get this critical failure, right? Critical failure for node Hunter resource. Like, I don't understand. Like, this guy cannot return. I mean, what is the failure? That is what I don't understand. When we get this critical failure, is failed for what? Because he couldn't find the thing, or because... Why? Found critical failure. There's only one place. But when it is flagged, max failures. Failure. If we didn't progress since the last time, we consider this a failure. Add 1 to the failure count. That is when we fail. It's based on time, so if after some time that is not actually fulfilled, so yeah, it goes through parsed requirement, but I think it's because he already scheduled all the hunter for exploration, and so he cannot do it anymore. Yeah, I think so. I think he scheduled everyone. And so this is why this is failing. What I don't understand is why this guy don't come back, right? Why this guy just stay there forever? Why this guy is staying here forever? What is this guy thinking? At the moment, there is a hunter. Is considered to be inside his tribe home, which I disagree, but I mean his tribe home is here. Okay, that is a bit of an issue. If his tribe home is here, then I understand why he's here. But he didn't get the fish. We are still at 4. So, where is his home? Let's try to fix this home because he may be wrong. So, tribe number 9, right? We said, where is the home of this tribe? I think the home of this tribe was on top of the campfire, not here. Right? Teleport failed. Wait. It failed because there is something blocking me. Yeah, exactly. This is the home of the tribe. Now, he has a radius, right? But the radius is, well, the radius may be big actually. The radius is 4 meters. The radius is 4 meters. Max size 5, let's say 5 meters. So this guy consider that is 5 meters from it? No, it's impossible. How this guy consider himself at home? Inside tribe home, yes. Nah, this is not correct. At the moment is in do nothing, right? So in the moment he's not trying to do anything. Yeah, at the moment he's in do nothing, so he's not thinking to do anything, and no one is telling him to do anything. So he's just happily sitting there, right? He's just happily sitting there. I think it's because he's thinking that he's inside a tribe home, but actually he's not. I mean, I can percept him, but I can percept him. I don't know if he has a go home or if he has a go tribe home. That I don't know. Locate tribe home. So I don't know if he did this. Maybe in the NPC tab he spoke. No, he didn't speak. I don't know if he managed to arrive to this step. Go to sleep. Let me try to percept him go to sleep and see what it does. Go to sleep. Doesn't care. Why the go to sleep didn't trigger anything? Do nothing. The go to sleep didn't trigger anything, huh? Percept go to sleep. Do nothing, advanced delta 0024, need 1 decay, waiting, behavior, do nothing. Why? The do nothing is winning? No, it's not good, huh? He's not reacting. Don't understand. Why is not reacting to the perception? Sleep, he did it. Because he actually said z. So for some reason, sleep, right? Sleepy did it. But sleep. Is that I don't see it in the log or what? I feel I don't see it in the log. Because actually when I said sleep, right? He actually popped up the thingy. You see? It takes a bit, but then it does it. So why now I said wake up. I don't know if there is any randomization going on. He's sleeping like a boss. Let me just see how many we have there, because if we have more than one, I think is a problem. Yeah, we have a number of them in the same location, so I may be percepting the wrong one. So let me try to slide at this guy. Okay. Yeah, the fact that they go all in the same place may be a problem. So we have 3 guys, right? We have 3 guys part of the tribe. And one of them, actually we are debugging. Not all of them, just one of them. We are debugging this guy. 9369 534 534. Not this one. 534. This guy. So is the last is this guy here. So we are debugging this guy. Right. Unfortunately, they're all named the same, so we don't know if he's really sleeping or what. I think they're all sleeping. So if I do percept target wake up, right, on this guy on the right, and then I say go home, and then I say, because go home go to sleep. I don't know, it seems that go to sleep is not. You should say I'm going to sleep. But it seems that that percept is not doing anything. Percept, go to sleep. Implement a coffee. It seems that they are not. It's strange though, because at the moment this one is behavior do nothing, right? What is this guy doing? Because some of them are sleeping. This is also do nothing. The behavior sleep is wait duration 24. Okay, he's waiting a certain time to wake up. He's waiting a certain time of the day. So maybe when he's sleeping, you cannot really. But I don't understand why my go to sleep is not working. I don't understand that. Has been percepted, right? Has been percepted. Has been percepted. So this is handled. So why my perception is completely ignored? Why? Why my perception? He doesn't have a brain? What do you mean? Yeah, he has a brain. He has a brain. Trigger event. I think the problem is they think they are already at home. I think that's the issue. They are already. Go perception, go to sleep. Go event name, go to sleep. But then, you know. He's not activating it. He's not activating the behavior. What? He said something. Ah, me want breakfast. What the hell? They just wake up now? What time is it? I don't understand why it takes so much. Now they seem that they reacted. They said that they want breakfast. But why it took like 2 hours to actually react to my perception? I don't understand. They never execute this behavior. Or maybe it's just not printed out. Maybe it's not printed out. Maybe it's just not printed out. Let me try to percept with hunt resource, okay? Hunt resource. I don't know, it seems to me that between the perception and the actual action, it takes forever, right? So like if the perception is not guaranteed because the tribe is telling him to do something else. Like now I percepted explore, but zero reaction, right? I percepted hunt resource, but zero reaction. This guy's doing nothing. Right? He's doing absolutely nothing. Maybe I broke it with my changes of yesterday. That's a possibility. But I would like to understand. I mean, I can debug him, 20 instead of 15, but I think that the difference is just that it's way more spammy, but I don't know if we get good stuff out of it. I think we get the list of all the behaviors that he has, like this, you see. But the only active behavior is the one with the star, and at the moment is do nothing. So this thing is never. But at a certain point you wake up, so I'm trying to understand how the hell that happened. I mean, unless the tribe is continuously telling them to do nothing, and so it's basically overriding my command immediately, which is a possibility, by the way. It seems that they really don't want to do anything. We are very lazy. Very lazy people. Very lazy people. Very, very lazy. In theory, they are all waked up now. I mean, the percept should be instant, because the perception, you should have a guaranteed result, right? So I don't understand why when I percept this guy, he's ignoring me completely. In theory, with any other NPC, if we go to Arnquest or to whoever, and we say go to work, go to sleep, is immediately happening. Is immediately happening, because the percept command is adding a perception on top of all the other needs. Right, but it seems that here is not happening. So, or is because wait a second. is called differently. Tribe Explorer. Yeah, you should tell me if the perception does not exist though, eh? Wait. Tribe Explorer. Ah, fuck. They... Okay. Yeah, for the tribe they are called differently. They have a different name. I see. That is why. That is why. For tribes, they have a different name. Okay. Me go search shiny things. Okay. Where are you going, bro? Home, I think home is here or here. I don't know how much he's going to explore, but in theory... So basically what I can do, I can trigger them, I can percept them only with the tribe react events. Still there, huh? The guy's still there. Tribe home entering. Tribe home entering, I don't even see it, is he? I am entering a tribe. Wait. So tribe wait. Uh-oh. Fuck. Yeah, tribe wait brings it. Yeah, brings him home, and home is here, right? Okay, so it seems that the basics are anyway working as expected. The only thing that I don't understand is when they go and come back, we have that critical failure. Because at the moment... If I go resources, right, they still have four fishes and they need 5, so they know that they need 5. They know that they need 5, so if I send this guy, The problem is that I can only send him to explore. I cannot send him... wait, I can send him to explore and then explore. Okay, let's see if in that exploration he found anything. Okay, so in theory, if he found something, we should have now inside the tribe memory. Yes, and in fact we have it. This is the one that I deleted. So he actually found the fishing area. He actually found a fishing area because this one was not there. Eh? He actually found 2 fishing areas. He found 2 fishing areas. He found 2 fishing areas. One fishing area is here. I don't remember the command. What is it? Resources, natural resources, hunt locations. What the hell? What was the name was locations? Locations. Location show. Okay. This is one fishing area. Yes. There is one fishing area. Oja 2 fishing area 2. Oja Road 2 fishing area. Oja Road 2 fishing area. Locations. Location type. Oja Road 2. Wait. Ah, now I understand. There is another table which is location type, which is the type, and then you can distribute it into multiple fishing. Yeah. Now I remember. Okay, so the way it works. The only thing that I think here is not really expressed the way it works, because this part doesn't explain, right, how the tribe decides that it needs a specific resource. It doesn't say that. It doesn't explain these columns. It does not explain tribes. Tribes wealth resource name, and tribes wealth resource area, right, which are the main right. I don't know why we don't have it here. In theory it should be described here somehow. I mean, we have the tribe table, I guess, but in the tribe table, obviously we don't explain anything. So basically, this wealth resource area is the name of the resource type, of the location type. So that this thing is pointing to SC location type. That is the part that I was missing, and now I have reconciled, right? I would like to see though. I would like to see this. Like, how? I mean, how does it work for real? So the tribes knows that he needs a certain resource, and he needs a certain and he needs that resource from certain location types. Then he goes to explore, and he may find one of them. When he finds one of them, he puts them in the memory of the tribe when they are back home, right? And then from that point on, yes, and then from that point on, the memory, because the memory, I don't remember if the memory includes also the resource. No, the memory includes only the area, right? So it's saying, hey, I found this fishing area here, 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 and here. Yeah. I think the only problem is how redundant this memory becomes, because as you can see, I mean, we can go by tribe ID, right? But for tribe number 9, for tribe number 9, I deleted these values, right? So the guy found it now when he did the exploration. He found 3 different locations. Wait. Sorry, this is the wrong database. Let me close this, otherwise we just confuse ourselves. Right, and name like Ojero 2, right? He found two places. This place and this place. Now, is this place the same, just seen from 2 different angles, or is the place really 2 places? I think it's really 2 places. It's these 2 places here, this one and this one, I think. One second. So let's see which locations he found. So he found this location here, which is okay, next to this rock. Next to this rock, in front of this tree. Okay. Next to this rock, in front of that tree. And then he found this location, which is he found this location and that one down there, right? So in his exploration, he actually found both resource locations, which is good. And he shared the memory with the rest of the tribe, right? You share the memory with the rest of the tribe. So in theory, if a player sees a hunter that is like hunting for resources and he kills him before he reach the area, right? The tribe will not know that there is a resource there, right? So that's kind of the idea, right? It's kind of the idea. See you, Fergus. That is kind of the idea, but this guy actually did this job right. Apart that these places are kind of in weird locations, right? So I don't know, they are partially underwater, but anyway. We should move them all, but it's okay. We should move them to, you know, a more reasonable place. But I think for now it's okay, just as a test. So the exploration worked. The problem is why the tribe. By the way, another guy came here. You see that now they are two. Maybe it's not very visible, but I think they are two or no. Or it's just a water effect. No, probably just a water effect. The other two guys are still there or no? Yeah, the other two guys are still here. But I want to understand why it's not proceeding. Because in theory, the tribe knows that it needs more fish. Right? But is not capable of. So if I do the bug tribe, target 15, whatever. This file is becoming insanely big, but so there is the printout of the. Wow. Holy shit. Okay. There is the full printout of the tribe, right? The debug 15, which is the maximum that we have. So the debug of the tribe is saying, I have 5 members, of which 1 is a warrior type, and 4 are hunters, right? 1 is a warrior and 4 are hunters. The resources that at the moment I have in my tribe are 4 of this particular amount, 4 of this particular fish. These are all the memory of my tribe. Okay, they got attacked, so there is some direct damage and such. And there are the fishing area. And you see that these ones are new, right? So this one has been added recently. So the last two here are the fishing area that have been found. Then the recipe list. The recipe list what is telling us is telling us I think this is the number of people. I think this is the number of people that are actually doing the thing. There is the priority, there is the weight, there is the step, right? So if this is true, we have 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, exactly. So we have 5 members. Each one at the moment is doing slightly different things. So one in theory is in Gobble Upkeep. One is in Do Nothing. One is in this thing, which is Peaceful Gobble Upkeep Tribe. But I think that this, I don't know if this purse is really number of people or is the, what is this purse really? This purse is the fourth column. The fourth column. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, it's persistent. No, it's not the number of people. That would have been too good. Is persistent. It means if it's persistent behavior. So yeah. I don't understand why we have two do nothing, but we have a do nothing here and we have a do nothing there. ID1, ID1. -1 in terms of step. Hunter Explorer priority. So the highest priority at the moment for this tribe seems to be the Hunter Explorer, right? Because it's priority 3, well, or no, or it's priority 1. I don't know if the highest is 1 or the highest is the highest number. But that I don't know. I don't remember if this priority goes one way or the other way. Level in the 3 where root is 0. Ah, okay. So the lowest number is the higher priority. Right? Because yes, it's kind of a 3. So it's kind of a 3. So this 0, 1, 1, this is 2. So 2 is under. This Hunter resource is under Gobble Upkeep. Actually, it's true because it's a piece of it, right? And then inside the Hunter resource, you have Hunter Explore, which is a child of that guy, right? Maybe it's not very easy to visualize, but that's what it is. Why we still have spaces? Wait a second. Why we still have dump recipe list? Dump recipe 3. Dump recipe 3. Yeah, this /n is a bad idea. It's just making it harder. But yeah. Okay. So it is what the tribe is trying to do. Then next what we have? 3 node at 1. Three node at 1. 3 node at 1 is because we do the dump recipe or what? Requirement parse type. We have a bunch of other /n that should not be there, but recipe dump. Dumping recipe 105. Requirement none. Algorithms. Okay, this is a bit too much. This is basically dumping the wall tribe logic, right? So it's not really telling us what the tribe is doing. It's telling us what the tribe could do. Because these are all the algorithms, you know, 3 node 1, 3 node 2. I mean, it's okay. We can print it out, but it is not telling us really anything. I mean, reading this or reading or reading this is the same, right? Is identical. Probably the only difference is that it's telling you which one is the resource. No, not even. Because you see that here is also reproduction resource 0, right? So this is exactly a dump of the full recipe, which I would say is completely useless. I mean, it can be good only if to see if he has been loaded properly, but this thing, this part of the dump is completely useless. So maybe what we can do just to simplify things a bit is I mean, we can put this stuff to verbose. So log, I think log is like 10 or 15 or 10. I will never find it. But I think we can. Okay, but anyway, we can simplify it a bit. But this is just a pure dump of all the 3 nodes. All the 3 nodes. Yeah. Fine. This printout is completely useless. We can remove it or we can put it as very, very, very high verbosity, but it's completely useless. Dumping knowledge. No knowledge. Dumping knowledge. No knowledge is strange. Dumping knowledge. Dumping knowledge, no knowledge. Knowledge is not even in this file. What do you mean? Dumping knowledge. Dumping knowledge, dumping knowledge. Tribe dump knowledge. Knowledge number. I don't know exactly what this knowledge is. Array of knowledge tokens. I don't remember how this is used, if it's really used. Private knowledge memory. It should be inside memory, yes, right? Check knowledge. Save knowledge. SC tribe knowledge. I don't remember this knowledge table. In fact, it's completely empty. I think at the moment there is no used. Let me see the save knowledge if it's ever used. It's never used. It's never used. This save knowledge. The knowledge at the moment is not used. It's not used. Okay, fine. Then is dumping the assets. Now the assets is kind of interesting because the assets are these buildings, right? Like this building, the campfire, you know, this stuff. So this is stuff that they own and it's part of their tribe and they know it exists, right? They have knowledge of these assets, right? And so for example there is, yes, this campfire, the gobble hut, the small gobble hut, the only thing I don't understand is why we have so many. I mean, is it really 2 campfires in the same location? So like they built another campfire on top of an existing one? Because it looks like, huh? It looks like they built NPC assets. So if I filter by tribe ID number 9, right? Yeah, unfortunately, yes. Okay, we can delete them. We can delete them. By the way, I think we can turn them on and off. Can we? I have a bunch of debugs. Yes, we can. We can turn them on and off because this object has actually player interaction, which is interesting, but okay. So, yeah, there are a bunch of redundant things that they own. This is kind of interesting to know because maybe they built them because they are not aware of the one that already exist. That's strange. Seems to be fairly redundant. Is like this campfire 000. Campfire 000 restarts here. Then we have a campfire -4. Serpent Gobble Hut -400, -600. Yeah, it seems that this block is repeated over and over, right? Seems that this block of their assets is repeated over and over and is always the same. But the original one was this one. With the only difference that this is in meters or is in... Is this units or... That I don't know. Coordinate X in assets. Is this loaded in centimeters or meters? Yeah, this is the, that is in, yeah, if it's a vector, definitely that's in real units. There is in a real unit, so if it's in a real units, it means that the only one that is correct, I mean, these ones are correct, these ones are wrong. I think these ones are all wrong. But they should be relative to the... They should be relative to the home location. And we said that the home location is this one. No, the home location is this one, right? So why, if this is true, I don't have all these pieces one on top of each other? So it's not loading this or what? Status. What is status? Status 3. Status 3. Status. Bro, we don't have a freaking documentation on this thing. So annoying. What is status? Status of these assets, useful buildings. Asset status. Not applicable, not used, in construction, constructed. Okay. So if it's 1, in theory is not used. If it's in construction or constructed, is 3. So in reality, only these ones are actually working, and everything else is GG. That is very possible. So only the one with the 3 are actually valid, but it's strange though, because if I see this value, right? If I see this value is in units. This value is in meters and not in centimeters. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assuming there is not one under the ground, probably there is. I have 5 huts and 2 campfires. 5 huts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, and 2 campfires. Yep. It's loading only the one with the 3. Okay. So if I delete everything else, in theory nothing happens. But why this is in meters then? So when he's spawning the assets, let me check one thing, because when he's spawning this thing, right? Isn't there a... I'm searching where is the spawning of the buildings. There should be a spawn inside one of these documents. Tribe advance, spawn the first entity. No, spawn building. No, but this is when we spawn because we created. What I wanted is the... Do you think we spawned them in... Do you think we spawned them under repopulate all? Spawn manager, No. Fuck. No. Crap. I don't know when they are spawned, boys. I have no idea when and how they are spawned. I have no idea. But they are getting spawned, and they should get exactly this information. So there should be on the tribe, right? On the tribe, there must be a... Probably we have 1 million. Add asset. Add an item asset, add an asset to the tribe. I don't know why these descriptions are so short that you cannot understand what they are doing. No, this is only doing it logically, so it is not spawning, it is not creating any item. Let me search for create. Do we have a create item anywhere? No, we don't have a create item. We have a create item here in Spawn Manager, but this is only for... and here in Spawn Manager we don't have tribe. So there is something else generating that, but I don't know who. I don't know who. Bro. I mean, I really hope that these items are not... Wait a second. Do you think that these items are managed as normal items? That would be super stupid though. Well, no, maybe not. 156, 1082, 35. So they are managed as normal items. Yes, they are. So there is a double layer, right? There is a layer of items and there is a layer of tribe assets that are actually overlapping exactly. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. So if I go here and I search that number, I will find it. 1561 08235 08235. Ah, okay. Ah. How do they know? Okay. How do we know that this item is a tribe item though? Do we have a tribe ID, something on it? We don't. So I can pick it up and no one will ever notice, right? Actually, he has a flag no pickup, so he has been locked down automatically. You see this flag? It's been flagged as no pickup because it's a tribe object, but we don't know that that item is actually, well, maybe we have it under tribe assets. So do we have this, do we point to this ID? No, because the point is that if the tribe does not know which item is actually owning, but he only has this logical layer on top, will be hard for me to allow players to destroy an item and the tribe to actually realize that is their item, right? I think this is probably the first change we need to do. Because you see that this campfire is not pointing to anything. So they know they have a campfire, but they cannot recognize that this campfire, right, is their campfire. So if I drop another campfire next to it, you will not understand which one is it. It is a problem, huh? So yes, when they generate a new item, they just generate a normal item. So when we saw the save asset, right? Save asset. Save asset, save asset. Add asset. Get item data UID. Handle persist item. NPC manner add object. Is this a tribe item with a tribe ID? Wait a second. Tribe ID. Where is this tribe ID coming from? So wait, but the item doesn't know that he has what? Item stats, item ID, EID, position, angle, sector, instance, and flags. It doesn't really have a tribe ID, but in theory is here. I don't know who is setting this, but it's actually there. It's in PS item. I don't know who is setting the tribe ID. But I assume someone is doing it. Create item. Create item is tribe ID actually. This is commented, huh? This is commented out. Yeah, but the problem is that, okay, I mean, fine, like, I have no problem in uncommenting this, right? And saying go and set it, but the problem is not this. The problem is that the set tribe ID it doesn't exist, right? Even if our PS item actor has No, wait. Didn't we just see that there was in PS item a tribe ID? Yeah, get tribe ID. What is it, private or what? PS item get tribe ID. Ah, because this is the actor, yeah. This is what? A PS item actor. Okay, this is a PS item actor. Do we already have the data set? Create item. No. Yes. Set item data. So that is the first thing that we need to understand, boys, is how can the tribe be aware of all these items? We have a get tribe ID, we don't have a set tribe ID. But the problem remains, because this means that tribes are only aware of the items that they possess when they spawn them, but not when the server restarts and the tribe is already settled, right? Which to me is a bit weird, but so I think we need a set tribe ID as well. We need a set tribe ID. Like there was a set, yeah. We need a set tribe ID. I don't know why I don't have it. Like so. In theory, in the old game, I mean, if I go and search for entity manager create item in the old source code, I assume that this set tribe ID is actually there, but probably was only going to the NPC client. That is very possible. There is the old code. Wow, it's completely different. Yeah, but you see that tribe ID anyway is here. The set tribe ID. Yeah, it was on Jame item anyway. Yeah. Exactly the same. I don't know why we added only get and we didn't Probably because I didn't care at that point, but yeah. Can we have a normal int, please, instead of weird types? Thank you. Okay, so this is the first thing we need to do. So we restore this functionality. Now, unfortunately, this thing is done on the fly, and this is very weird because set tribe ID is in create item, right? Is in create item. I think this is never, yep. So basically at the moment tribes assign the flag to the object only when they drop them, but not when they load from the database. That is actually pretty bad. That is super bad. That is super bad. So basically we don't have a way to know if that item is a tribe item or not. You see that the only place where the tribe ID is passed to create item is here, which is when the tribe is actually spawning the building. So only if it does it at runtime, right? But not when it's registered. Even if so, the big issue is that if I mean we can easily, right? We can easily add a field here that is item ID, and is basically keeping the relation, because then I don't even understand what happens, right? When yeah, I have to think about it. I have to think about it because at the moment there is no relation. At the moment there is no relation. At the moment there is no relation between the two. So we have, you know, tribe assets, and tribe assets identify a campfire or a hut, right? But these are not even, I mean, they don't even know which type. They do not even know which type of hut is it. I think they go by name. So the name, yeah, I think they go by name. So when you spawn a building, right, you have the building name, And I think that from the building name, we get the actual, yeah, you see? Get basic stat item by name. So from the building name, we get the logical item. And then from there, we just do the normal spawn. But it's kind of a one-way process, right? It's only for spawning buildings. It's not for like database loading at the beginning or anything else. So, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I have to think about it. Because, so in the world I have my whatever campfire, right? And I have my campfire and I have my hut, right? Now, these items must be PS items, right? Must be APS item actors. Must be. Because I want to be able to pick them up. I want to be able to interact with them. If there is a trap, I want to be able to get the trap, remove the trap. If it's a container, I want it to have the so it must be a full item. There is no way, right? There's no way it is a fictional item, right? Spawned only for tribes. It cannot be just a static mesh spawned for the tribes. It must be a real item. So incredible art. So assuming that we want it as a PS item actor, the PS item actor actually has a PS item as a component, right? And the PS item is actually going into the database PS item stats, right? I mean item instances, right? Item instances. So the DB table item instances. So that is stored here. Now on the other side, right? On the other side, we have a tribe that knows, right? On the other side, we have a tribe, right? That knows that he has a number of assets. And yes, that is uniquely identified. Right. So we have a tribe that knows that he has a number of assets, and the assets at the moment are stored into our Unreal mission. I think we will call it tribes. Do we have a mission tribe already? We have a tribe 2, tribe 3. Okay, we will create a tribe 4. I would be interested to know what tribe 2 and tribe 3 were. Let me check it, just a second. I think we're just the basic system, you know, having the basic system actually work fine. This was the first tribe. Pour the code, loading a simple tribe, roaming. Yeah, you see that we didn't test growth, collection of material building, but I think we did it later. Then we have this other one, tribe, some location, wealth member, exploration. And oh wow. Store the failure, detect the threshold for the threshold. Try again after some time. I think that this is when I did the change to actually because what was happening, I remember this thing, and I remember that the tribe was getting stuck because it was not finding gold, and after some failures here, was not doing anything else. And so I think I changed the code to allow them to actually do something else. And yeah. When was that? 2021. 9/4, by the way, huh? It was September. 2 years ago, September. And end of August 2021. Yeah, August, September. Okay, so the point is, do we want the tribe to recognize his asset as an item instance? At the moment, this connection does not exist. So the tribe has no knowledge that a specific item has been spawned into the world and belongs to them. They just know that the campfire is there, but they don't know which item is it, which item ID is it, and they have no way to even pick it up if they want, right? If they would like to like pick up an item that belongs to them, they will not be able to do it because there is no relation between these two things. So I think what I can do, I mean, the problem is that it's two tables, right? That is two separate tables. Is the tribe asset table and is the item instances table. And the moment you put the same information in two places, these are going to desync. Like, you delete the item from one side and it's still on the other side, you know, or vice versa. That would be kind of a bad thing, right? So it will be fairly easy for me to add a new column here, which is item instance ID or item ID or whatever it is. I mean, there is this item ID, but I think that this item ID is... What is this item ID, by the way? Item ID... This item ID is interesting. This item ID... This item ID, what the hell is that? I think it's not used at the moment, but probably it was already an idea, maybe. What the hell? Yes. Was already like that. I know, but there is also so it is working already? Wait a second. There is a link to item ID, but and also to item actor, but I don't know if this is getting set only when you spawn the building, right? Yeah, I think that is. I think this works only for the buildings and only when you spawn them. and not when you load them up front, I think. Let me check. Let me check this. I just want to check something in the old code, but I think it was already there. Yeah, it was already there. It was already there. So this item UID, right? This item UID. Get asset. But get asset. Because I'm pretty sure that we do it here, right? We do it when we spawn the building. That's 100%. Because you see that here we create the item. But I don't think that we do it. Are they win something to know the item they have? Hey, if they know what item they have, they may react if we destroy them. If they don't know what item they have and we attack the item, they will not care. They need to know it's theirs, right? They need to know it's their item. Otherwise, the destroy item will never work. This is what I'm trying to figure out. If they understand that, and I think they don't. I think that is the only place where we actually create the item associated to the tribe. We pass the tribe ID, and then we set the tribe ID to the item. But at the same time, I don't think that we, because even here, right? Even here, we only do this, right? We set the tribe ID on the item, but we don't do the opposite. So the asset doesn't know. So we should also do the reverse, right? To set the asset ID to... It's true that we return it, but we don't use the returned item, right? In theory, we should set... No, but not even, because it doesn't even know. Because it's disconnected. The creation of the building is disconnected from the asset creation. That is the problem. So this spawn building, well, in theory we can return it, right? That would be the best. So we return the item, and then when we save the asset, we add that item to the asset. I think at the moment all the items are empty. I'm pretty sure of that. I mean, we can try. I mean, it's pretty easy. We just launch the server, and when we do the debug dump of the tribe, we check. I think they are completely empty. Yeah, but the original idea is correct. That we have the item UID stored in... but I don't even need the item UID. I think we just need the pointer to the PS item actor. Assuming that we load the items before the tribe, and I think it's a good assumption, I think we can just store the pointer there. And I don't think I like the fact that yeah, we should store it both side. So to summarize, I think that our PS item, right, as the tribe ID, which at the moment is not stored into the database, but we don't care too much because this is just like a callback, you know, like a reverse reference to just quickly from the item to know if it's part of a tribe without going to the tribe and searching all the assets, which is a mess, right? So I'm fine that this is only at runtime. Yeah, I think I'm fine that this is only at runtime. And so basically there is no correspondence with the database of this tribe ID, right? This guy does not go to the database. But in my tribe assets, right? In my tribe assets, I will store inside this item ID, which we have already, by the way, right? So in my tribe asset, I want to have the item ID. I want to have the item ID, which is actually pointing to my, so the item ID is here. And here actually we have in the actual asset, right? In the actual asset, I think we will have the pointer to the PS item actor. And I think I don't want to have the ID again. I think it makes no sense. Right, so we just have the item actor. So yeah, I think we can do it this way. So we basically have a reference only at runtime from the PS item to the tribe. And then we have a permanent reference into the database only when we load the tribe. So we are loading this information only if the tribe is loaded. If we don't load tribes, we don't pollute our items with tribe information, right? Which I think is good. Now, the only problem will be if a player picks up an item, right? But that I think that for now we should avoid. I think that for now we should avoid that problem. I mean, at the moment they cannot pick them up, because that will generate another series of issues, right? So, it's getting late. It's getting late, boys. It's getting late. No, but the only thing I wanted to try is the dump, right? So when we do the dump, oh my god, we didn't recompile. Okay, it's too late, GG. I will do it tomorrow. But basically I think that when we do the dump, we see that there is no reference, right? This will be always empty. In fact, if you look at the database and you check item ID, it is production data. Item ID is always 0, right? Item ID is always 0. So there is no reference of their items. And I think, you know what, that we need these items to be containers as well. Like I think that the gobble hut, or we do it when you destroy it, it drops the item on the ground. That's one way. Yeah, that's one way. Or when you destroy it, you know, it drops like a sack object that is a container and contains everything the gobble had in that particular building, which will at the beginning will probably be just the central building, but yeah. Anyway, I have to go, but I have broken the stream on YouTube. I don't know, you tell me. Why you always ask me so many questions, Ula? I don't know. Tell me, is it broken? Don't ask me questions, give me answers. YouTube, give me answers, please. That saves me time. It is possible. I don't know. YouTube seems to be running. Seems to be running fine. But I don't know if it's split. Maybe I don't know. Is it behind in I don't know if it's behind. Is it behind? No, it's not behind. The chat seems to be behind. Because you type in Twitch. No, it should be fine. I don't know if it's been split. Maybe it's been split. But if it's been split, fine. I don't care. It's okay. We are not here really for the stream at the end. We are here to make, you know, the game, to move the game further and further. Okay, guys. I think it's that's all for today. Restart from 7 minutes. Oh wow. I don't know why. Sometimes Restream is just going crazy. Okay, good night everyone. See you tomorrow. We will continue with tribes for quite some time. We want tribes to actually be functional and be used in the game. And also, I think I want to change a lot of stuff on how NPC are respawning and everything. And you will learn about that. I have some ideas, so I will let you know in the future. You will see the development unfolding before your eyes. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.